Hey everyone, I'm Ezra. Welcome to my football and sports channel. Again, I didn't have a whole lot of time this week, so I'm going to have to just do this video on the fly and just give you my thoughts on week one, the week one recap, which I'm doing on Saturday, the day before week two, but whatever. I'm not a professional YouTuber, so get out. I'll just start with the Thursday night kickoff game, Kansas City and Baltimore. Again, my Ravens fall to the Chiefs, and I didn't like what I saw from the Ravens. Yes, they came back. Yes, they came within a toe of possibly tying or winning the game. It looks like they're going to go for two until they called back the touchdown and they lost the game, but I don't like the way that they fall behind. I'm not buying this idea that they're just not going to use Derrick Henry at all. Yes, Derrick Henry did not get a whole lot of touches. The Ravens and most teams tend to panic once they get behind from the Chiefs. Once the Chiefs take a lead, people panic. And once again, the Ravens panicked, stopped using the run game. I liked Lamar running. Anytime, like, I'm fine with him running. I don't care about him being a pocket passer. They didn't use Derrick Henry, but you need to have patience. I think it's really I hate it when I hear from anybody like, just give him the ball. You can have you heard of stacked boxes? You can key in and stop the run if you really, really want to. Unless their offensive line is just head and shoulders above yours and pushing you around, but that clearly the Ravens offensive line is not doing that. It's easy to just say, give Derrick. I don't know what you mean. What is Derrick Henry supposed to do? He's just supposed to fly over everybody? Now, again, I know they didn't give him the opportunity to do much, but I always think it's very easy to say, give so-and-so running back the ball. I think they panicked. I think Derrick Henry's going to be fine in Baltimore. They just need to stick with their running game. But again, Lamar Jackson is not making the plays when he needs to make them. He missed two open touchdowns before the toe on the line touchdown. The first one was a difficult throw. Patrick Mahomes would have made that. Josh Allen probably would have made that. I know Aaron Rodgers would have made. A lot of quarterbacks, good quarterbacks, would have made that. It was a hard throw. He missed it. But the next one, that was on Lamar Jackson as well. And all those other quarterbacks that I just named would have made that throw. So this is something concerning with Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying the Ravens get rid of him. I'm just saying this is concerning. I don't like. We're always playing from behind, and then the final score always looks closer than what it really is. What do I have to say about the Chiefs? I don't care. The other game, you know what? I didn't watch basically anything from the Eagles-Packers game because nobody watched it because it was on Peacock. Jordan Love got injured. Not good. I don't like that. You know what? The Packers' contingency plans for when their starting quarterbacks get injured are always the worst. So I'm already regretting sticking with keeping them second in the NFC North, even after I heard about Jordan Love's injury. Because they said he was going to be out from probably 3 to 6 weeks. So expect the Packers to lose all those games. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Good to see the Eagles bounce back. Strong game. Offense. I like Jalen Hurts. So good on. It's good to see the Eagles bounce back. Because, yeah, last year was left an ugly taste in my mouth. Buffalo and the Bills and the Cardinals. Oh, man, I was loving it when I saw the Cardinals get up 17-3. But, you know, the Bills have proven it once again. They're the September champions. September champion Bills, okay? They're coming. So I think it was probably a good sign to see. So what was the final score? 28-34. Good sign from the Cardinals to see them competing on the road in a very, very difficult week one game in Buffalo. So it was good to see them fight like that. The defense crumbled, though, there at the end. So I did pick the Bills to win that anyway, but it would have been nice. I would have been happy to see the Cardinals take that. New England and Cincinnati. Wow, I don't think anybody was seeing that. Obviously, I picked the Bengals to win that like everybody else. Bengals did not look good. And, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Week one, surprising. I mean, I think based off that first game, now the Patriots offense was not good, but their defense is still very good, like it always is. So They've gone up a peg in my estimation. They're not going to be. I think they're not going to be a pushover. So I think that Gerard Mayo and the Patriots have proven something. Their offense is going to get them in trouble. As far as the Bengals are concerned, I don't know what that was. I was expecting big things from Joe Burrow. Again, the Chiefs have made me have to root for Joe Burrow and the Bengals because they're the only ones that seem to be able to beat the Chiefs. Now they're going to be playing them in week 2, and I don't think that's going to happen based on what I saw in week 1. What's the next game? Vikings and the Giants. Okay, so apparently when I did my game picks last week, I picked the Giants to win. I literally do not remember that because when the game was going on, I was like, I picked the Vikings. And when I was looking at my game picks, I picked the Giants. And I was like, no. So in my head, I got that game right. Yeah, season over for the Giants, dude. I don't think anybody was expecting Daniel Jones to do anything, and he has proven that. You're going to the land of the backups, dude. That is going to be your life in the NFL. If you have a life in the NFL at all, yeah. The Giants are cooked, but the Vikings looked good. Sam Darnold, resurgent Sam Darnold. Is it going to be a resurgent Sam Darnold? I don't know about that. But good look. I like it. Dude, Giants, start thinking about 2025, man. Yeah. Chicago and Tennessee. Now, apparently, so the Bears won this game without a single offensive touchdown. They had, a kickoff return and some defensive touchdowns, blocked punt, something like that. I don't have it in front of me. What their... Man, why do I always forget his name? Caleb Williams, didn't look good. He looked very bad. He looked lost. And a lot of people were saying that, well, he's not used to NFL speed. Well, let's see, first game, rookie quarterback. You got your first win, but it wasn't because of anything you did. Titans, you got to be... That's not a sign of things to come. I mean, it looked like you guys were going to have some fight in you, but, I mean, you can't lose a game and then... You can't not give up any offensive touchdowns and then still lose the game. So Will Levis, I said Levi in some of the other videos or whatever. Looking just like the next Ryan Tannehill, if you know what I mean. I don't know. That's my opinion. Browns and Jaguars. No. Sorry, that's week 2. Sorry. Okay. Boop. Oh. Panthers and the Saints. Wow, Panthers. That I think everybody was expecting the Saints to win this, but we needed to see something from Bryce Young and the Panthers. Some sign of improvement. And you looked just as lost. He looks just as lost as he did last year. This is not good. This is not good for Bryce Young and the Panthers. The Saints looked all world. Derek Carr. Now, it's easy to kind of dismiss their offensive output and be like, well, they played the Panthers, and which is what I'm going to do right now. I still think the Saints are an average team. I mean, look, they did put up, how many points? 47 points in week 1. Maybe I shouldn't discount that. It is an NFL team they're still going up against, but the week 2 is going to be very telling. I will change my opinion on the Saints after the results of week 2, which I'll get into with my game picks. But, Panthers. Man, I miss those 2015 Panthers. I got to tell you that. Steelers and Falcons. I did call this game. I did call the Falcons. I did call the Steelers to win this game, and they won it in very recent Steeler-like fashion, which they did fuck all on offense and then won with their defense. I hate TJ Watt. I hate that guy, and he's a great player. But he plays for the Steelers, so I hate him. Okay, he got a sack, and then he acted like he won the Super Bowl. I mean, I guess you want to see that from your players getting all hyped up, but okay, it's a sack, dude. I hate that guy. Block him. There has to be some dude that can block that guy. Anyway, their offense, it looks like it's just going to be another typical year from the Steelers. They're going to be a scrappy team. They're going to win some really ugly games, but nobody's going to expect anything from them. I don't expect anything from those assholes. The Falcons, on the other hand, okay, that was a flop. Kirk Cousins was supposed to take you to the next level, and it did not look like that at all. Didn't I pick the Falcons to win? I did. I picked them to win the division. Not a good start, Falcons. You need to beat the Steelers in Atlanta at least, dude. Come on. So I was very disappointed that Russell Wilson didn't play for the Steelers because I was really looking forward to making fun of him. So hopefully that'll happen soon. Okay, yeah. Now the Jaguars and the Dolphins. Man, the Jaguars look like they're going to take a tough win in was it in Miami or was it in Jacksonville? Yeah, it was in Miami. It looks like they were going to take a tough win in Miami. They looked really good, and then they blew it in the second half. Props to the Dolphins for sticking in there. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts. I'll talk about the Thursday night game in my game picks. I don't know. I guess I don't have any other thoughts. I think I was rooting for the Dolphins. I mean, I don't know. I'm always rooting for the Jaguars. I just want them to be good. But you blew that. But it was encouraging to me. You guys showed up. You played. So Texans and the Colts. I had a difficult time picking this game, but I'm glad I finally decided on the Texans. I said Texans in a close one, and it was a close one. Anthony Richardson looked really good. He had the best throw of the week. I still don't know what to think about the Colts. I thought that was going to be a difficult one because they have a good home field advantage. Outside of that, I don't know. So, Mixon, Joe Mixon with the Texans looked great. That is a great sign. They got receivers. Now they got a running back. They got CJ Stroud. I like what's in store for the Texans. Really excited about them. Chargers and the Raiders. No thoughts on this game. Good win. I was expecting this. Wasn't expecting much from the Raiders. I don't have any thoughts on this. Sorry. Seahawks and the Broncos. I don't really have any thoughts on this either. Apparently, Bo Nix, wasn't that good. I don't know. Don't have any thoughts. Not very passionate about either of these teams. Cowboys and the Browns. Cowboys, look, they left off really poorly in the playoffs. But as far as the regular season, it looks like they're going to have another dominant regular season. I think I picked the Browns to win that, so I was dumb for that. They kicked their ass. The Cowboys look good, man. But everybody's, and I'm going to say it too, and I'm rooting for the Cowboys. I'm not one of these people that hate the Cowboys. In fact, I think it's silly. The Cowboys haven't even been good enough over the past 25 years to even hate. I mean, I guess it's because of the attention they get from the media, but the media is usually kind of clowning on them too. So it's like a cool thing to hate the Cowboys. For some reason, it's not cool to hate the Steelers. I don't get that. So most of my energy is directed towards the Steelers, so I don't care about the Cowboys. The Browns, dude. This Deshaun Watson situation, man. This is going to be, but I guess it's typical Browns thing. Typical Browns to have Deshaun Watson, like he's just not the same quarterback, and I don't think he ever will be. It's too late, man. Sorry, Browns, and you got rid of Baker Mayfield, which is the next game I'm going to talk about. The Buccaneers and the Commanders, and Baker looked fantastic. They beat the shit out of the Commanders. I picked the Commanders to get second in the division, and I look like an idiot right now. So I was doubting, dude. I was doubting the Bucs, and Baker came firing, so they could still be a good team. I like it. Lions and the Rams, very, very good game. I kind of saw what I was expecting to see from that. So, and then lastly, the Jets and the 49ers. Jets, it was a tough game. Tough way to start the year on the road in San Francisco. They did what they needed to. I don't know. I don't really have that much to say about this. Brock Purdy looked fine. He looked good because everything was going according to plan. He could just run the ball. Everybody is open on the 49ers. It drives me crazy. Everybody. Because they can't stop the run. That team, man, they're too good. Rodgers looked fine, actually. I think everybody's happy to see him not rip his Achilles off his bone. But yeah, too many mistakes on offense, and then the defense just didn't. I don't know. I think the Jets defense is still going to be good, but the 49ers are just too good for them. And they're at home. Alan Lazard had a decent game. Don't expect to see anything more from Lazard. I forgot to say this in my video about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers, but this is what I can't stand. I love Aaron Rodgers. I love him as a quarterback. I love him as a person, but I do not like him as a general manager. He has horrible, he brought Alan Lazard over to the Jets, dude. Okay, he had an okay game, even though he dropped a pass, which on third down, the first thing, but then he ended up getting 2 touchdowns, one of them just because it was a free play. But he's not going to show up for another game for another 8 weeks. Rodgers needs to get over these. I don't know what it is. When Aaron Rodgers says he trusts a player, I don't like it because that player is usually not that good. And here's something that we all need to admit. Randall Cobb wasn't that good either, actually. He was okay. He was competent. Do you remember when Jordy Nelson was lost to the year when he tore his Achilles in the preseason? And they just signed Randall Cobb to a new contract because he had a great season the year before. And everyone was like, it's okay. We lost Jordy Nelson, but it's okay because we got Cobb. And then Cobb did not make up for Jordy Nelson's absence. Randall Cobb is okay. Alan Lazard sucks. Okay, so be thankful for that performance in a loss because you're not going to see anything else from that guy for 10 more weeks. So just target Garrett Wilson. But that's it. Those are my thoughts on week 1, and I'll be back to do my game picks for week 2 and tell you what I think about that.